I said shh.
Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Dani. So I just wanted to come on real quick to cover this thing with Chilean Gypsy. Most of you, I think, that follow me and are sub to me, keep up to date with what's going on with Foodie Beauty and Natter. And if you've been watching, you know that there is somebody that constantly is giving Natter super chats, Chilean Gypsy, and her sister Curly Juarez is usually in Chantal's chat. So I think everybody kind of has always suspected that they may be one and the same, or that they're both trolls, or one is a troll and it's, you know, the screen names are the same person. But anyway, thanks to Yaba and her detective work, she put out a video, and there was all kinds of comments going on back and forth on her video comments. She had found her YouTube channel. She had found her Twitter. So I'll show you those and we'll go over that. But the main thing is what happened, went down in, is what went down in Yaba's comments. So let me get back to that. Okay, so here's where it starts. This is comments from Yaba's video titled Unblocked, and Chilean commented on there, and it went back and forth. Get back to it now. Okay, here we are. So Chilean says, it's me, and whoever doxed me should read my whole life. They don't want to mess with me. 100%. I'm not scared of no one. So Ashley replies and says, I didn't hear or see that you were doxed. Did I miss something? I know Yaba and Sam didn't. Mind Your Business says, Yaba and Sam aren't about that doxing life. They always speak against it. LLW says, I read about you on Kiwi Farms. Aaliyah says, what did it say? And then Yaba pipes in and says, you want Chantal's leftover? It don't get worse than that. And then LLW says, it shows her real name and Facebook profile, pictures of her in her Twitter, nothing too much exciting. Oh, and showing her super chat to Natter about he broke a promise to her and that she's flying from Miami to see him, which he didn't acknowledge. Then Chilean Gypsy says, I thought you were smarter than that, Yaba. Really, I thought with all your knowledge at shit shows, you'd see right through this, but I guess I was mistaken and you're not that bright. Omit the email I sent you with the info I thought you'd enjoy. Wow, you're pretty petty and WTF towards me. I was a fan and supporter, but I guess word on road about you was all legit. Yaba says, what's the end game here? Why insert yourself? I don't know what email you're talking about. Linda says, baby girl, if you were smarter, you would stay out of this drama. No good will come of it. Just sit back and enjoy the show like the rest of us. Chilean says, drama, you guys take the SHIT show way too deep, way too hard, to the heart, investing the brain cells where they would so more. Chantal knows she's done me wrong, very wrong. I haven't hurt no one, nor have I called or exposed no one. I could care less where anyone lives, poos, eats, or sleeps. Natter contacted me. I didn't. But lastly, y'all can come for me all you want, all day. Touch anyone else's, it's endgame. So I believe she means from 5 that touch anyone else's and it's endgame, meaning, you know, they can go after her, but don't go after her family or anything like that, which I totally agree with. Share with all the Beezers. The lady is unhinged, absolutely. So let's go over to her Twitter. So this is her Twitter. My only passion, mission is that day. So there are, things on her timeline that go back, I guess, to like 2017, and she's been following Chantal for all this time. It sounds to me like, she just strictly was trolling, which, I mean, I don't know. I think we kind of fell into that a little bit and, bought it. Nope, this wasn't me. This was Yabba. And then Denise found all this morning. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Austin. Not much. How are you today? I just wanted to jump on real quick about the Chilean, Gypsy, and Curly Juarez thing. So what do you guys think? Do you think they are the same? I kind of always suspected that. But now I really think that that's the case. And why? I don't understand, guys. Somebody explain to me, what is it about him that makes anybody want to mess with him, period? I mean, you guys have seen the information about him come out. Why would you want to mess with that? Whether you're trolling him or actually interested, I don't get it. So let's go to her. Let's go to her YouTube. So here is her YouTube. She has one video up, and it's from 8 years ago. Security camera, lights, camera, action. And that's it. That's the only thing that she has on her YouTube. The 64 subscribers, no other channels. So yeah, single white female vibes for sure. I hadn't even considered, but really, I did, but I'm not good at actually. Hi, YTR. Okay. I did suspect it, but I didn't go looking or anything. But it makes perfect sense. Hi, tribe. So I guess it sounds like the trip was all, a big scam, really going to go down. And she kind of says that in her comment when she says like something to Yabba along the lines of like, you fell for it, or I would think you'd see right through this, or something like that. So she kind of outs herself right there as a troll, which I don't understand why a troll would be sending super chats the way she does. Like, why? I don't know. Why give him the money? But this stuff drives me nuts when any adult does this stuff. It's me, and whoever docs me should read my whole life. They don't want to mess with me. 100%. I'm not scared of no one. Like, really, is this like a schoolyard argument, or meet me after school in the parking lot or whatever? Like, how old are you? Don't mess with me. You don't want to mess with me. End game, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. I hate when adults talk like that. I mean, I will say she's a pretty girl, but if that's her, I mean, at this point, we can't really believe anything, right? So I don't know if that's even really her. And Yabba didn't dox her. Yabba showed her social media, which is public. If you don't have your social media locked down, then, and you're going to be a presence on YouTube like that, especially with a train wreck like Natter, you're going to get looked up. I mean, lock your social media down. I wonder if maybe that is her, but from 20 years ago, before the drug. Actually, well, here, let's look. The picture that I have on my thumbnail, which is her, this little picture right here, her little profile picture. Let me see if I can bring it up bigger. So this, to me, does not look like that one would have been a recent picture. There we go. So, I mean, I think she looks way older in that picture than she does on her banner picture. I wouldn't be able to flirt, to troll, to have conversations like they have. I would have to be at least a little interested on someone. Right, Kristen? I don't know who that is, Tribe, but I can Google like the best of them. Taraji. So that's her. I don't think that's her. Yes, also skinnier. Right, I agree, Wild Rose. What do you guys think? Let me get the other picture. Oh. Hi, Casa Vegas. I definitely don't see that Tarahi on this, on her profile picture right here. I can see where she looks like that on her YouTube, though. Yeah, let me share that again. Here we go. Yeah, on that picture, I agree. She does look like that woman. I think she's probably using old pictures, to be honest. They could be entirely false, but reverse image search was no hits. Oh, really? She said something about Chantal doing her wrong in the comments. Yeah, Samoans. It sounded like something, excuse me, guys. It sounded like something went down between the two of them in the past. So, I wonder what that was all about, and was it under a different name? Like, did her and Chantal have words or issues or whatever, but she was under a different name? Because she surely, even if she's had these accounts for years, right? Well, knowing Chantal, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, even if she's had these accounts for years or whatever, I mean, she's obviously trolling, because she like I said, she kind of outed herself when she said, I would think that you would see right through this, Yaba. So that kind of is saying, it's all, it's all just like a hoax. Like, I'm not planning on going. Chantal seems to think Curly and Gypsy are separate people. Yeah, she does. I don't think they are. Here, I'm going to put a poll in, guys. See what you. And where do we think? I mean, I know we pretty much know, but where do you think our girl has been? Because we haven't seen her since what, yesterday morning? There we go. No, she slipped up and answered in the comments by accident and got caught red-handed. It was hilarious. I saw that. She did. She replied under Curly. That was a lot of years of going with being a troll to out yourself that easily. I don't know. Is she really traveling? I'm not thinking she. Well, in let me see. It should be in here. In the comments with Yaba, she accidentally. Here, there we go. Let me share. Okay, so right here, she was going back and forth under Chilean Gypsy and, having a discussion under that account. But then Curly comes in and says to Yaba, trashing one of your supporters and a member of your channel is so cool. It made you feel good. Why does it matter what I'm doing? And if the end game is near, have I affected anyone? Why talk like that to someone who you know nothing about nor what I'm doing? I was a sub and member of yours, and what I do or don't had nothing to do with you or your channel, but the treatment towards me was uncalled for. You do your channel because it's what you know. I do me. I've never disrespected someone I admired, but the days do come when the blind see. So she says it's bad enough that she comes on and she replies under the Curly account, but she says in that why does it matter what I'm doing and if the end game is near, which she's speaking as if she is Chilean. Hi Beezer Beauty. Hi Madison. That was hysterical. The Samoans, oh my gosh, she's bat poop crazy. She'd have to be, right? That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't care if you're trolling him or if you're actually interested. I don't understand why you would mess with him. Yes, I had suspected too, YTR. I mean, I didn't go looking or anything, but I had suspected too because it was just too convenient. Curly was always in Chantal's lives and Chilean was always in Natter's lives. Yeah, Chilean. Calling Chilean. Isn't it funny how we get to like some of the trolls and stuff? Some of the trolls I think are hilarious. And then Yaba says, Curly, who are you? And then Ashley says, girl, you just outed yourself because I'm pretty sure you were supposed to write that under your alias, aka Chilean Gypsy. I believe you are one. Birds of a feather flock together, or sisters do. I'd like to see proof you are not one and the same. Cracks me up, though. Keep going after trash, and yet again, you will be in that flock. This ain't TikTok, and Chantal is far too low level on the YouTube totem pole to get the clout you are seeking. Carry on. I know nobody fell for it. I say fell for it because I know that's how everybody else feels, but I know pretty much everyone fell for it when she had her last live yesterday, and you know, she was saying she's done, she's not helping him with editing, she's not helping him with this or that, but you know, we know that when he finally gets a hold of her and talks to her, he's going to Curly and Chilean is taken. Yes. And I'm so tired of people like, you're grown adults. Stop talking like, you know, you're middle schoolers in, you know, in a fight and meet me after school. Like, I just think that's so silly when you're an adult to talk like that. I always told my kids, use your wits, not your fists. But so I was going to say, did anybody think that that could have possibly been the end? I'm not going to lie. It's been good. Casa, I'm sorry, honey. Yeah, I know. I know. Again, YTR. I'm, you know, I'm the naive one. I really willing for. I really was hoping, and I still do hope that, you know, she gets out of there and gets away from him and works on herself. So now that we assume, and allegedly she is back there, so that means that her doctor's appointment is going to, you know, not get she's not going to see her doctor, and it probably means that she's not going to keep her therapist appointment next week. I don't know, Casa. Like, it blows my mind. Clout chasing or revenge. Yeah, that's the juicy bit we need to find out, is what happened with Chilean and Chantal. But I can't help it, you guys. You know, I still want to see her do better. I still want to see her take care of herself and stand up for herself when it comes to him. And I know that we may not see that, or if we see it, we may not see it for a long time. But I can't just wish this constant, you know, cycling on her behalf. I just can't. I don't feel like that. But I totally understand why everybody else does. Because believe me, there's times I get so frustrated. Maybe she's doing it to her. Oh, definitely. I think that's what it is, that she's doing it to hurt Chantal. Absolutely. So plot twist, what if she is after Chantal's heart and trying to get Chantal to see the light? So Quarterly, I almost said. So Curly can swoop in and save the day. Samoans, I love I love your imagination. I think that should be next chapter, okay? There, you gotta, yeah, now you have a head start. Right, but constant kissing won't help her. I agree. And I don't understand the 279, 179, like the constant little super chats. Like, is it that important to you that you're going to pay for him to read your comments? Even most haters don't want to see the cycling. We just want to see. Okay, so what kind of consequences? Because I don't see her like I said this before, what she does doesn't affect my life. Yes, a lot of what she does is triggering right now because of the abuse and everything. So a lot of that is triggering, which YTR, I told you before, it doesn't really trigger me. It does, but I had the one time where it really triggered me. So, it's that important that everyone sees her super chats, not just, yeah. Well, that Chantal does probably, right? A charge back. Like it got refunded and then just sent it back. You can't possibly keep asking YouTube for refunds, though. I mean, a lot of times when her haters send super chats, I think, oh yeah, they're just going to go and ask for a refund. But I mean, I would imagine you can't keep doing that. YouTube will catch on. And as much as she super chats him, YTR haters are salivating for redemption and justice. It has. You're right, Beezer Beauty. Yep. Well, I won't disagree with that, YTR, because, I mean, that upsets me because, I mean, it's not even what you might be, it's not even that you're just putting yourself in danger, but there's all those innocent people that are out on the road, and they're somebody's daughter, somebody's son, somebody's mom, somebody's dad, I don't want to see anybody else get hurt in her self-destruction. But I can't, when I see like her, when I see her finally, like, I just felt like she finally saw, because let me tell you what, if you guys haven't watched, I think most of you probably have figured it out by now, but the was doing the translation on his videos, and then her channel got not taken down, but she must have taken her channel down, and now she has a channel back up, and it's let's see what the name is, guys. It's Mo something again, but it's not the same, and I just found it last night, and it's called Mo Translates, and it's pictures. Here, I'll put it up on here. It's pictures of lips. But I went back and I watched, here it is. I went back and I watched those translation videos that she did, and wow, I mean, he says some monstrous stuff. I don't understand how. So there's that channel if you guys haven't followed it yet. I don't get it though. If she doesn't like Chantal, then why bother? It's craziness, because she did say that Chantal did her wrong. So, it takes all kinds of crazies here on the internet, and I think, she just wants to get back at her. I'm just speaking of what I want other hater may wish for more. Right, YTR. I don't know, Samoans. I mean, I hope so. She's, got everybody wondering what's going on, and I'm sure just because she stayed scarce, I'm sure she probably did go and help him. That, I don't think that was a pre-recorded video. She had already put the pre-recorded video out. So I just care about the people around her. I don't care what happens to her due to her actions by herself. And I want to agree with that, and I don't want anything bad to happen to her. But if her destruction is going to hurt somebody, I hope that it's not some innocent bystander. Yeah, she did. She did say she watched some react or some translate videos, and some of the stuff he says is horrible. We don't know, Costa Vegas, whether something happened. It sounds like something happened between her and Chilean, which is one and the same, I believe, allegedly. Oh, really, Beezer Beauty? I should go put a post on her Twitter. Call her in. I mean, she's not afraid to have her voice heard because she's called him, right? Wonder why Chantal blocked her. Was it just like more of the same stuff that she does now? I mean, she gets really out of hand. And I don't think anybody actually enjoys her trolling except for her. I mean, from what I see, a lot of people just totally ignore everything that she says in chat. All right, let me go. Let me go. Her on Twitter Messenger. No, I can't find her. Oh, there we go. All right, message. All right, so I have, hi, I am live on YouTube and thought I'd reach out and give you a chance to defend yourself about the allegations that you and Curly are one and the same. Get the link. All right, so I have, then I just added, if you're interested on being on panel, this is the panel link, and then I just sent her the link. So we shall see. All right, let me catch up on chat here. I think she called her a crazy stalker. She's been following Chantal's channel for years. I've seen Curly talk about her husband before, so if they're the same person, does that mean Gypsy is married? I thought Curly was a lesbian. Chilean is a cow tipper. I don't congratulate her conquests on my channel. It's stupid. Her trolling is immature at best. That's what I was saying, YTR. The whole, you know, it just, the way she talks and everything, like, I mean, she doesn't talk like she's however old she is, because like I said in that picture, her little, profile picture, she's definitely an older woman, and you're talking like that. Meet me up, pull up, whatever. That's what it just reminds me of that. I mean, we all know of a woman having some fantasy life in their head. They wore a diaper and drove across the country to kill. People are crazy, and Chantal, I hope, realizes that there are some crazy ones out there. I've seen her in Chantal's chat. Invite Chantal to meet up with her and her husband. Really? I thought Curly always was like a nasty troll. But like I said, I ignore a lot of what, like when, Chilean is speaking or whatever, I ignore a lot of it. I don't know. I don't find it entertaining trolling. How weird. That much trouble. She is very annoying to watch in the chats. But Chilean is worse. But of course, I'm going to think that because Chilean is the one going after Chantal all the time. And I just I don't know. I don't get the whole trolling thing. I guess people get kicks out of it though. I would be a horrible troll because I would out myself like she did. I'd out myself every time. I'm a horrible liar. Who's gonna who's gonna make Natter's last meal? You guys want to try that. Samoans. Yeah, I do too, Las Vegas. You guys don't want to make that heart dish from yesterday? Chileans, you mean Beezer Beauty? I like to call her out on her BS. I'd rather be fat than eat his healthy food. Is that healthy? Ugh. I was ready to hurl just watching him cut that stuff up. It was Samoans. It was hysterical. He took lamb heart and chopped it all up and kind of made it into like a meatloaf in the shape of a heart. Shows up. I doubt she will. Can you tell if somebody reads your DM? It was so, it was, Cas Vegas, it was so gross, and yet, like, it, the, the meaning, like, behind it was gross, worse, like, you took a lamb's heart, a baby lamb's heart, chopped it up into pieces, and then formed a heart with it. Like, gross. If that's the case, there's a check mark next to it. Then that means she saw it and hasn't replied. Although I don't know how she could defend herself. You know what I mean? She totally outed herself. I don't see really how she could defend that or argue that she wasn't the same person. I assume she ate it. I mean, I didn't watch it till the end actually, so I don't know if he sat down and ate it by himself, probably because that's his thing now. He makes her stay out of the frame. Right. I would too, Samoans. I'd like to know her motive also. I want to know what happened that, Chantal did her wrong. Is it just from a block? I mean, people, if you're that sensitive that you're going to block, then this ain't the place for you. You think so, Casavegas? I keep thinking, no, she's got to be coming live any minute now because she can't stay away, you know? Oh, yeah. Maybe she'll retire that one. That's kind of sad too, though, because you do get to know even the trolls. You get to know the ones that keep coming, into your stream and stuff. So, um, I don't know. I don't know what the dynamic really between not Chilean, Curly and I'm referring to them as two separate, but that's because they play two separate personas, even though it's the same person. The the way they act on each account is different. Have we gotten anything? Um, so our 80 or our poll, 86% say yes. Oh, I didn't see her new Abby. My eyes are bad. I gotta go. I have to like blow it up to see it good. Let's go see if we got any community posts or anything. Nope. It's the one from yesterday still. Curly, I mean Chilean, I mean Curly. She says, it's bad enough that she speaks under Curly's name. She could have maybe got away with that, but then when she says, she refers to herself as I, and she's talking about Chilean. And I absolutely love this Mo Translates. I love it. And that was such a good idea for a channel. All right, out yourselves. Who doesn't think that Chilean and Curly are the same? Love Mo, and when Nutter got mad and talked, I guess because he had said something, right, Kristen? Because he had said something about, like, I don't even know if she's or he's male or female. So Mo came back and said, I'm a female. And she basically said, now that he knows I'm a female, we'll see how he really feels about women. Like, that he wasn't going to go easy on her just because she was female. You're not, Kristen? Really? Right, Samoans. And that's why I can't help but hold out hope for her, because that's so sad to me. To see all those things that he has said, that's really sad. If if you are in love with this person and you thought that you had something with this person. What has you holding on to that they may not be, Kristen? I truly grossed myself out telling you guys about what he cooked. Now it's like stuck in my head. Look. Right, YTR. I love it. And it was funny because I was working on a video. Which one was it? I think it was Here's the Truth one or whatever. I was working on trying to translate what he was saying, but it is next to impossible. Google Translate stinks. Okay, Trace. I have said since I came on YouTube, I would love to have a troll panel. I think it would be so cool to have a panel of all trolls and kind of like get in their head. Because I really want to know what makes people do that. How can you hate somebody to the extent that some people do on this app when you don't know them and you've never met them in real life? I don't understand having that much animosity towards somebody you don't know, and that you've very little interaction you've had between that you and this person. I'm going to put on one of Mo's videos.
وهم دول ربنا حطهم مع بعض كده، سلام، كانت احلى خدمه البشريه. إذا مارست الجنس معها no, I'm not talking about
I never would have made it Samoans in the dating world. Luckily, I've been with my husband
لم
since I
تكن
was 16.
صديقتك فلماذا هي في سريرك؟ أنا حر يا أخي. أنا حر يا أخي شريكي.
Did you have your coffee yet, Kristen?
أنا عامل اللي عايزه بقى. هنا فوق تحت براحتك. أحب عندما تتكلم العربية. وأنا بحب لما أسمعك.
What? Even still, if they're like angry ex stands under a sock account. Okay, but what
الراجل
makes
الان اب ستور.
you hate somebody to that degree
طب ما قلت لك انا، ما انا رديت عليك.
that you know, somebody that you've never even known.
هل تحب الجاموس؟ جاموس وأرنب ومعيز وكله.
I want to say,
الفتاة
like,
الفتاة
you, you know,
كله منه لله.
if that's something that, you know, you do or
كل واحد
whatever,
منه له.
stop taking life so dang
لماذا لا تعود
seriously.
إلى
You
مصر؟
can give
ماذا؟
yourself a heart attack or
BGC.
something. Choose your battles wisely, guys.
شوف يا أخي أو يا أختي.
Right, Cassidy? I've
إذا أنت
always
صريح
said,
مع
I don't get,
شريكتك الحب
I
الحلال
don't get
والحرام.
the,
بعرف. أنا لو بحب أقول لك
just the way things are nowadays, like with dating and everything. Like, I could never, I just couldn't. I'm too, I don't know. I don't care enough to be someone's troll. That's what I'm saying, YT. I don't get it. I take it seriously as far as, like I said, some of the trolls are funny, and some of them say it like it is, but they don't, you know, go over. And so I mean, I get it, and I get being frustrated and all that, but I don't get the trolls that are so nasty. And the people I have had issue with, I go to the source. You know, both of my boys met their wives online. And I'm not too scared to use my handles everywhere, even when I have beef with someone. Right. I mean, I just couldn't troll. I mean, even if it was something, which it's not, even if it was something that I wanted to do, I just couldn't. I'm a horrible liar. I out myself every time. It's scary, Cas Vegas. Like, I mean, there's, you know, kids being abducted every day into trafficking and everything else, and a lot of these interactions have happened on online. Dating online is hard, but also it really depends how you set up your account. Cas Vegas. See, yeah, I don't know anything about the dating apps. I just know that I'm thankful that I don't need to use them. Chantal is bound to fail on online dating because she said she wants to be hookup and not for a relation. Yeah, if that's what she said, then yeah, that, because she's just not, I don't think she's that type. I don't think she has it in her. I think she gets attached way too easily. And I think, you know, she may want to be the type that just is in it for the hookup, but I don't think she can be that type because I think she gets attached too easy. You think so, YTR? I don't know. It does. It always kind of comes back for me. Like, how much did he know? Maybe he knew more than what he let on. Because guys, look at how hard. Like, YTR, you know, look how hard it is to build a channel and build, you know, your sub count and your watch hours and all that stuff. It's not easy, and this guy was handed it. I mean, he didn't even have to hardly wait to be able to monetize. And he has zilch for personality, like zilch. He literally just sits there and reads the comments and answers the comments, and like he doesn't have any personality. He doesn't put any of himself into it when he does lies. And she is lying, or she wouldn't be attached to Naz. Yeah, that's what I wonder too. YTR. I mean, if he, here's the thing. I don't give him that much credit as far as intellect. So I don't know that he was smart enough to kind of, come up with that ahead of time and all that. But it does make you wonder. I mean, this guy was just handed a paycheck, and she said, I don't need to do this for him. I don't need to do that for him. He has his own income right now. So is he supplying the groceries for his own videos? He acts like I feed her. You feed her the groceries that she buys. Like, think about what Chantal said on her first visit with him. The meth thing is crazy now that we know. I don't know. I'm a scaredy cat. Like, I could never try those types of drugs. I'd be scared to death. That'd be one time and that'd be it for me. I'd be gone. Yeah, what do you mean, Casa Vegas? Like, I mean, I have a horrible memory, guys, but I didn't remember her saying something about meth with him. I just remembered the coke. Right, YTR. Yeah, you have to be smart in this day and age. You just have to be. Yeah, I don't remember that either. I remember the coke, obviously. It, it blows my mind because trying it in itself is self-destructive for her because she does have an addictive personality. It seems like anything she does, she gets addicted to. So just trying it once is scary in her scenario. You know what I mean? Not everybody has that addiction like that in them, but for her, knows that. She knows how easily she gets addicted. So I would have been scared to death to try anything hard like that. Oh, really, Cas Vegas? Well, I mean, it would explain why he's so skinny. Because he doesn't seem to be gaining, and he's been eating like crazy too, along with her. You think that he ever ate this well in his life since he's been in Canada? I don't think so. I mean, she's putting the bill for the groceries. He never could have afforded that. Right? I totally agree, YTR. She did coke before she met him. She got addicted again when with him. Right, she does. Everything she tries. Wow, Cas Vegas. I didn't remember that. I mean, what makes you self sabotage like to that point? I mean, I mean, she's literally killing herself. Even babaganoush. Well, yeah, like I mean, like all those pita chips. I mean, pita chips are better than like potato chips and stuff, but still, that's all carb. Just shoveling that carb in. And I don't care what she says that she cured her diabetes. She did not cure her diabetes, Chantal. I love you, but you didn't cure your diabetes. And even if you had, you're putting weight on again, which is going to bring it right back. So you need to be watching what you eat. What are mollies, Shay? I thought that was like the date R drug, but I isn't that ecstasy? His whole, you know, and I won't say it, how he doesn't lie, and if this was the case, I would tell you, and bull crap. Oh, Casa Vegas. I guess I thought that was like crack, or I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. Oh, okay. And then the stuff that, I mean, you're already meeting up with somebody you don't know from Adam, and then you're taking substances that you don't know how your body is going to react. So I mean, the danger that she put herself in is over the top. I mean, she's darn lucky that she's still here. You can't even buy something off Craigslist anymore, guys. Right, me neither. Pot is as hard a drug as I've tried. Yeah, Samoans. And it's so scary. I mean, if she was in front of me, I would just want to shake her, like grab her at the shoulders and shake her and, you know, wake up. I mean, how many times has it been said in her chat by so many of us? Why do we care more about you than you care about you? I mean, we don't even know her. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here for now. The dangers you can, yeah, neither, but I think I haven't. See, I haven't. I will admit I'm ignorant to all that. Bye, YTR. Thank you for coming in. Thanks everybody for coming in. If you haven't, or if you're watching this on replay, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. I love interacting with you guys, so the comments are always really appreciated. Okay, I'll see you tonight, YTR. Okay, much love, guys. Thanks again for coming in. I'll see you later. I will. All right, I'll see you then, YTR. Bye, guys.
I said,